They hear that sound, they know what time it is. Yes, sir. Uncle Chico, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night. It's another Sunday night. Another Sunday night live.
Another Sunday Night
Big
Live.
Dog Chico. G up! Anybody crap table want to better G up. Anybody
another one.
G up.
It's another one, baby. It's another one.
Another Sunday night live with Unc and Big Dog. With Unc and Big Dog.
Oh, now.
With Unc and Big Dog.
Big Dog. So get ready for it.
You go.
Is Unc trying to drop a freestyle over there?
Before I drop a freestyle, I got beef. Live. Unc and Big Dog Chico.
You got beef?
I got beef, Chico.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God.
Where does beef come from?
I got beef. Let me tell you where I got beef at.
Sound like Arby's.
Tried to tell the world. Y'all fill out your Unc and Chico live bracket challenge, but you're not going to be able to do no with Unc because Unc no basketball. I try to tell everybody, but every damn time I look up, Geraldo Ramos is right behind me in the scoring. I'm number 2, he's 3, I'm 1, 2, I'm 5, he's 6.
Geraldo Ramos. Vatos Locos, my brother.
Let me tell you something, Ramos. You will not beat Unc in the Unc and Chico live bracket challenge. Unc is number 1. Unc is rolling about 98.6% calling these games. You will not beat me. First weekend is done. I'm up, and I'm going to stay up. Ramos, you don't want none. Shout out to Big Pit. Shout out to the Anguilla Mosquitoes. That's Chris. It's a lot of folks in the chat who did brackets.
Yeah.
We set a goal of 50 brackets. We got 93. Next year, here, we'll probably have 1,000. But shout out to everybody that filled the bracket. I saw Vet fill the bracket out. She ain't doing too good. She down there toward the bottom. We still love her. Memphis 10 is in.
Yes.
9.
I got to give you props on that. That's amazing. 98% right on your ballot, on your brackets, and
yeah,
and you still in this thing. Like you picking teams like Arkansas to beat, you know, a highly seeded team. You know, you picking other underdogs.
Yeah.
Like, is it just from watching the hoops, being up to date with it all? What is it?
Chico, you nailed it right there, man. Your analysis. I'm beginning to think, even though you bust out of church win, I'm beginning to think you're actually brilliant. See, here's why I go into these brackets with so much confidence.
Okay.
People don't understand how much college basketball I watch. Man, when basketball season college started in November, you know, I got the packages. I'm watching games. Man, look, I watch more college basketball than I watch college football.
Mm-hmm.
And you use that example of, say, Arkansas, Coach Cal coaching them. Man, I seen them dudes run off like 9 wins in the SEC just to get into this thing. So,
yeah,
I don't care where you got a seeded at because they were sloppy in the first part of the season. I'm going with them for the upset. And then I look up like shooting percentage.
Yeah, that's
like who's the leading scorer on the team and what's the other team's weak defense. Other folks just go after the seeds, man. You can't follow them seeds, people. You can't follow them seeds.
See, that's what I was gonna say. Is it more just the eye test? What you're looking at? You know, do you compare with the analytics and the stats and things of that nature? Where you going with it? Because, you know, of course, I picked it like I was taking an ACT test, and I was picking ABC going all the way down. So I was like, Memphis, Louisville here. I think I would take Creighton here. You know, I haven't watched college basketball for real, and I'm probably like half of the people that was in the bracket. So what are some of the things you were picking off of?
You got to go off number of wins, how they won. You got to go off when you see people are going to be matched up on the same side. You got to look at what common opponents did they have this year and what did they do against those opponents. And then that just gives you some analytical stuff. And then you want to look at like who's riding hot right now going into the tournament. And then after that, man, hell, Chico, it could just be a gut feeling, because I'm going to tell you this. Everybody was talking about how UNC shouldn't have been in the tournament. The reason
Mhm.
98.6, I've been at 99 something. I really did pick UNC to beat Ole Miss, and I'm gonna tell you why I picked them. I figured that they were gonna win the play-in game, which they did, and I just thought, man, hell, any team looking across from UNC in that damn light blue in the tournament, nuts gonna draw up because you playing UNC. But shout out to Ole Miss. Ole Miss won that game. That was the one I didn't call. But I think
Mm.
right now, man, out of 24 million brackets, there are only about 2 or 3 perfect brackets left in the world.
Yeah.
So them dudes are really on it. Or
Yeah,
ladies.
that's amazing.
I don't know who picked them. Could be ladies as well. I didn't mean no gender shade. Oh, now the chat
Oh,
is
now.
the chat is going off, man.
Chat already jumping off. Shout out to Crystal Wise Williams, Gerardo Ramos. What is that? Durst Waters, Joanna Burrs Williams,
Oh,
Net
Ramos is
Fournette.
in here.
Ramos is up in this thing. So he
Oh,
gonna watch
right.
on my
I
channel today and
hope he
show
heard
love.
my beef shout out.
I'm sure he did. He'll get up in here in a minute in the chat. And let me see who else up in here.
I
Big
low-key
Pit up
thought I
here,
was
Ella
talking behind the
Nissa.
back. You know, I ain't want no beef for real.
Oh, now Portia. Nah, it's all love up in this chat. Y'all know how we do it, man. We represent.
See, here's one of the things they got on the Chico. They know how we look. We don't know how they look. Hey, Joe could be behind us at the grocery store. We won't even know it.
Hey, Gerardo Ramos had this green G up so long, I didn't think he had a name for real. I look in my DMs one day, and I getting a bunch of messages, but I really didn't pay attention. I was like, hold up, I know that name. That's from the damn. Okay, that's my dog Gerardo Ramos. Okay, and it might be Geraldo, not Geraldo, as
We
we.
don't know. We be doing the best we can. I appreciate Yvette for allowing me to call her Yvette.
Right.
So we
The
damn
people
sure don't
hating
be
in the
knowing.
chat. Y'all know what it is, man. Big
I
dog
think I
Chico
think
live
big
from the
I
middle of the
think
ocean.
let me check something, Chico. Keep talking. I
Uncle
think big,
Neely live from the crib in Mississippi. So
I
y'all
think
give us a shout
big
out no matter where
gonna
you
bump into
checking
the
in
top
from. Put it
10.
in the chat right now. What you
Let's
say,
see.
Unc?
I said, let me check the latest. I think Big Pitt is in the top 10. Big Pitt been calling some games. Don't sleep
Man,
on
that
Big Pitt.
is crazy.
Let me see where he at. See
Y'all
where
doing
Big
y'all
Pitt
thing
at.
on that tournament. No gender shade, laugh out loud. Oh, now
Oh
Smuggles
no.
KP. Hey, listen, man, we live. Like I said, Big Dog Chico checking in. We back like chiropractic up in this thing. We got some things to talk about. A lot of people talking about Asante Samuel and Coach Prime. Some people talking about Jaden Daniels' mom looking out for him because he was talking to Juju Watkins at the game, and all of a sudden, mom came in between. We got Coach from the tournament. I don't know Coach's name, but maybe I'll pull it up now. You want to go to this right now? Let me know what you think about this.
You got, oh my God.
Oh my God! Oh
Oh my God!
Dog,
Come on now, dog.
who did that, man?
somebody. I posted. I said, "There's a barber somewhere. There's a barber somewhere. There's a barber somewhere. Know he wrong for doing this. He knew he was wrong when he did it, and this dude probably was like Carlos Boozer because Boozer told the story. He said, "Man, when I saw it in the mirror, my teammates was joking on me. I literally took like 4 or 5 showers right before the game, and it wouldn't come off. I was scrubbing. So maybe this coach was in the shower scrubbing his head, and it wouldn't come off either. But the barber is dead wrong, man. What do you think about this, Unc?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what I think about this man. Man! Bad man! Bumbleclad diamond! Let me tell you something, dog. I'm big on personal responsibility. I hear you saying the barber wrong, but I ain't never been in the barber shop and had mirrors. I ain't never been in the barber shop that when I left, my mirrors in my car wasn't working. I ain't never been in the barber shop and I ain't looked at my own head when he got done.
Right.
And I got one of the coldest barbers in the game. Shout out to C Nice Edward Scissors Hand,
Oh no.
Jackson, Mississippi. Oh, now. But when I look at this travesty of justice right here, man, that they try to fill it in with paint, like it's low right there. You got to at least get it up to the same height.
Right. They could have put the one that had, some people have the hair follicles, the spray that
Yeah.
actually look like hair. But this right here looked like Sharpie World. Somebody put a Sharpie to the man's head, dog. You dead wrong for doing Unc like that. And I don't mean Uncle Niggly. This is Uncle, I don't know his real name. Maybe it'll be Uncle
No, he's not.
Archie.
No. Look. Unk status revoked. He ain't no damn uncle.
He ain't no uncle.
He ain't no uncle. I don't know what he is.
There's a pawpaw right here. The only pawpaw.
That pawpaw. That pawpaw right there. That was good, Chico. That pawpaw. Bumble clap, man. Pawpaw, man.
Come on now, dog.
This man then went to the barbershop and let them do that to his hair during the NCAA tournament, dog. And you know all eyes are gonna be on them. And they must
you're gonna be on TV, man. You a coach.
This Liberty's head coach. Let me see. I gotta do a little bit more research just to pull up a picture of what he really supposed to be looking like.
Oh no, that what he really looked like. That's him
out here.
He did that. That's a damn shame. What did Chuck Bishop show up tonight like that? What if bald head Chuck Bishop come for the culture come like that?
You wrong. Liberty coach gets mocked for a ridiculous haircut during NCAA tournament. Let me see what his name is.
Paw. He ain't no uncle.
Oh my gosh. They'll say his name right there. Barber hit him with the convertible, somebody said.
Oh, yeah,
couldn't decide on the cut, so he went with a few of them. He can't be considered a serious person, one fan said.
Hey, Chico, you remember back in Selma when they had that barbershop chart on the wall, you can pick the number?
Yes.
That man said, give me a 3, 7, 9, and 12.
Give me a let me get a
little bit of 23.
34, 42, 45, 48. Bum. Give me all of those haircuts on the wall. Got a mixture of haircuts.
I think that's your favorite damn movie, man.
Anything with Ice Cube, Mike Epps, or something like that. That's my favorite. Or Eddie Murphy. Those are my favorite movies, dog. But shout out to the Liberty coach.
I was just about to say, man, get that dude off the screen, man. It'll give me a headache, man.
I'm sorry, dog. Give you a headache for looking at him.
Damn,
shout out to his frames. Look like he at least shopped at the Glass House Optical and got him some nice frames on there.
Yeah, the frames were nice. I was digging the frames. I was digging the frames. I was even digging, the little poof action preacher cut, but it was when it got right here. It was right when it got right there. It looked like they was. I'm going up yonder.
Where the cow licks be at?
He got to get over. He tried to get over.
That's what the cow licks be at. T-tops. Somebody said T-tops, and that takes me to T-steps. A quick T-steps as man, real quick on this. Everybody was talking about this. I'm gonna say it real quick though. Coach Prime was on NFL Network and he gave a little tutorial. And he said this in the past where he's pretty much against the T-step, which is something that's taught by some DB coaches for DBs to come out of their break, especially at an angle, right? Coach Prime is against that. He said he was taught by one of the best ever, Coach Mickey Andrews, who he always, who he's always, acknowledging and showing homage to. And I think he also coached Asante Samuel, if I'm not mistaken. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, Coach Prime was demonstrating how he would prefer his DBs to do, and that is without taking a T-step, which essentially is a false step. You go backward and forward, just like you would run. And I subscribe to that. But everybody, I think, can't do that. So you got to have guys like, Asante Samuel, who was a great in the league, also did his thing. He went against Coach Prime and saying the T-step is something that he uses and he's for it. Here's where I think it went wrong and went out of pocket. He pretty much said what Coach Prime said was foolishness. I think he used, disrespectful terms when talking about Coach Prime, let alone talking about the GOAT at his position. You know what I'm saying? So two different mindsets, but the way he went about it was more disrespectful. And Coach Prime came back at him in Coach Prime classic fashion and basically saying, gave him love, my brother, but you know where this come from, and you're shooting at the sky right now, dog. You shooting at the GOAT. No need for it. So I just want to put that out there, see what the chat thought about that. Y'all put it in the chat. Let us know what y'all think. If Uncle Neely want to come in on it, he can, but I know he don't really care about the nonsense when it comes around his good friend, Coach Prime.
I really don't, man. I don't know whether the shit or the vomit, but something got to come out. Like I just gone by my damn business. It ain't. I just have no interest in it.
Dog, I ain't never heard that one, dog.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, dog.
Oh, I
Like
ain't never heard that one.
on one hand,
Some got to come out.
just I mean, it's varying opinions. Like, it's okay. 2 plus 3 is 5, and 6 minus 1 is 5.
Right.
Okay, and I think there are some techniques that, for a lack of speed, or for exceptional speed, or for a lack of strength, or for exceptional strength, you
Mhm.
could use the technique that works for you and your personnel group. Somebody could define something as wasted motion or movement, but you take like a Lawrence Taylor off the edge, he could have wasted movement motions because you still can't catch up to him.
Right.
And so something that may like, oh man, I can't believe he's using that move. It works for him. Um, Now, as far as saying something was foolishness or not, one thing I don't jump into is, in this world of texting, in this world of typing, I can't sit here and say that saying something is foolishness equates to calling somebody a fool. Like that, I don't hear the person's voice. I'm
Mhm.
just reading it,
Mhm.
and so I don't just. I'm like Coach Prime. I'm gonna respond in the high road instead of just assuming you coming at the low road. Then I go lower. Then it's something more than it should have been. When at the end of the day, if we're going to validate which opinion is right based on success, then that's just a no brainer.
Right.
But the truth is, in the game of football, in the game of schematics, in the game of how you teach something or don't teach something, is more than one way to do it. I mean, like, I hear Sap and Pico, and just like Sap and D. Lou last year, having totally different philosophies on how they got stuff done.
Mhm.
You can't argue the damn success.
Mhm.
Oh, now you like
Niggas
that
is
shit. You
fine.
like that shit of vomit, didn't you? You like
I
that.
like that, dog. But you said, well, some got to come out.
I'm got to come out. I got to do something now.
One or the other, dog. Oh man. I'm not gonna say I got a story about that. I'm just gonna go to a commercial break real quick. This is gonna be our commercial right here. NIL Mixer event.
Denise Smith, State Farm agent, and she's a CUM alum athlete based in Colorado. She's teaming up with Esquire Sports, and they're pleased to announce that this event, their inaugural NIL Mixer, on Thursday, April 3rd. That's the Thursday right before the Friday, which is the Pro Day. So the Thursday before the Pro Day, April 3rd, at Rosetta Hall on Walnut Street. They're doing this networking event, bringing together NIL and businesses. It's a premier networking event designed to connect businesses with CU student athletes for NIL partnerships, creating meaningful opportunities for brand collaborations and endorsements. They anticipate NIL deals will be done at the event as local and national businesses have committed to attending. First event of its kind, Ocho. First
Yes,
one.
indeed. And
First
DJ
one.
Fedora is gonna be there, our dog.
Woo!
Official
Not
DJ.
DJ Fedora. Not DJ Fedora. Shout out to Fedora. Fedora probably in the house too.
Most definitely. So y'all know what it is, man. Uncle Chico live. We're back in effect. The badass Uncle Neely, big dog Chico Cleavy. Shouts out to Denise Smith out in Aurora, Colorado, doing her thing.
I love
And
how you
State
worked
Farm
on
agent.
that pronunciation too. It was getting the best of you for a minute.
What was that?
Aurora, or whatever you just
Aurora.
call it.
You
You
getting it
used to
right?
sound like Scooby Doo. Aurora. Like, man, well,
The hood. That's what somebody told me. That's what a culture is. That's where it's diverse, and we got to go to Aurora. So
dog, let
okay,
me do this. Speaking of going
okay.
somewhere, we going up all week.
All week,
Say
yes.
to the chat, man.
Let's preview these shows, huh?
We got to Monday. We got an original buff coming in. I call him Ben Finesseth. It's
Shout out to my
Finesseth. I
dog,
like
Big
to put the
Ben.
hood on it. We got Ben coming in on Monday. Wednesday, the morning run live. We got Dallin Hayden running back, Chef Carl Solomon, and Coach Michael Pollard. Friday on the morning run, we got wide receiver Coach Colorado, Jason Phillips, and a current wide receiver from the Atlanta Falcons, Big Red Hodge, is coming in. Man, you don't want to miss no shows this week. We're going to kick them off about noon central to accommodate some guest schedules, but all this week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the morning run, chock full of special guests. They hear Big Mama say the crock pot is chock full of stuff. It's chock full.
Got buku.
Double Blessed Twin Mama with the 1999 super chat. We appreciate that 1999. Pay some
Super
damn
chat.
bills around here. Happy birthday to Candace from the Salon Group. Hashtag Uncle Neely. We love Uncle Neely. Man, Uncle Neely is just easy to love. Shit, like you it's a lot right there. Ain't like you going out your way to do something.
See, I'm gonna say thank you very much. If y'all said something like that, I'll be like, I appreciate it. I thank y'all.
Yeah, I
So
think for the 1999, 1999 is hard, but loving me,
Unc say, yeah, Unc needs the love.
that's easy right there. That 1999 was hard, but that loving Neely is easy.
That's right.
Oh,
All right,
yeah.
I'm going to go to one more thing, Uncle Neely, before we go to Professor Chuck Bishop for the culture, and we go to Hollywood for some entertainment news. And hopefully she won't have this in her entertainment news, because I saw this while I was strolling on Twitter.
Strolling on a Twitter.
It was Jalen Daniels, the quarterback from the Commanders, right?
Yeah.
He matter of fact, let me see if I can pull this up right here. He was sitting there at a ball game with Juju Watkins, the sensational sophomore at USC.
Pretty girl too.
Beautiful girl.
Yeah.
And they were sitting there having a conversation. I wish I could pull it up, the video. And all of a sudden, you know, and it's been well documented that Jaden Daniels' mom doesn't play when it comes to females.
Oh, no, she has a PhD. She has a PhD in cock blocking.
Well, there you go. Unc said it, guys.
CB PhD.
Yes, most definitely. And this is a grown show, so we appreciate Unc being very candid right there and just letting us know exactly what it is. But that's what it is, man. Mama don't play. And she saw on the big screen that Jaden was sitting next to Juju Watkins. They were having a conversation like normal, you know, how old are they? 19, 20-year-olds or whatever.
Yeah, they both the same age range, yeah.
Yeah. And all of a sudden, mom came out of nowhere. I think this goes back to a conversation I had on my own show, Big Dog Chico show. I said,
shout out to people, Big Dog Chico show.
A lot of people, a lot of athletes, and I don't know why we don't see more athletes have what I call business babies. And this would be a prime example of what could be a future business baby. Two top athletes possibly getting together and making them a business baby. Real quick before I go on, I think Yao Ming's mom and dad were some of the tallest basketball players in China, and I think they were kind of forced to get together. And look what they had. Yao Ming. Why don't we see more of this in the United States, man? That's just my question. What do you think? Why don't we see more of this in the United States?
Well, first, let me start with this video. And I really think it's because of JD's mama statements in the past that we make assumptions about this video.
Mm-hmm.
Like without the audio, she professes to be a cock blocker now. She professes to make sure he's gonna make the right female decision out there. So that's why I say that, like, in seriousness, you know, and in tongue in cheek as well. But in that situation, I don't know what they're talking about, you know, right there, and I don't know what she said when she came in and sat between them.
Mm-hmm.
I know this. The more you block, the more they're gonna go do it. Like, you can't stop you can't stop it. You can't stop it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Is that the preacher kid philosophy? Kind of like, you know, you try to hold them back.
Philosophy, man. You can't like you have to teach people decision making. You can't force them to make decisions.
Yeah,
because you're gonna force them into decision of rebellion just because you're trying to force them into something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, hell, man, they go all the way back to the Bible. The children of Israel, they didn't ask Pharaoh to be free. They said, hey, man, let's have a weekend off. We want to go have this little party and worship. He said, hell no. He lost everything.
That's why we have Unc on here for that right there, guys.
Yeah, because I actually
you gonna give us the parent perspective.
And quit. I went to church twice and then quit. So I actually got a little more biblical experience than you. Just a little bit more.
I'll leave it at that, because when it come out, it's gonna come out.
You are a Bible.
When it come out, it's gonna come out now. Don't play with it. I ain't gonna.
No, but for real,
come out.
For real, if you just lay things on the surface, you can't help but think that JD mama be doing a little too much. You can't help but think that John Morant daddy be doing too much. Like, you know, we kind of have a bird's eye view of these things, and we're not really involved in the deeper. but from where we sit, it's like, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let your child be your child, let them grow up, guide them, teach them. But
you know
at
what?
some point, they got to make their own decisions.
And I could see if it was just a IG model or somebody, you know, just
Yeah,
a
it's
random
usual, man.
chick
Matter of
or a
fact,
cute chick.
you should want that to be the type of person because she's going through the same thing.
Exactly. That's all I was like. This is the one. She came in there and got in there, and she was almost like, "I'm gonna box you out," and she was pointing at the camera like, "You see, the camera gonna be looking at you, and we don't want that, and we don't that." Well, I think you made it more of a bigger deal by coming in, sitting in between, and pointing at the camera and saying all of this. I think you made it a big deal by doing that.
And
You
Mama
know
got
what
her
I'm saying?
shoulders out and cleavage out. Is that skin?
Right.
Is that flesh tone shirt or she naked? I can't tell.
Nah, she gonna mess around and get shot at by Big Pit and T
That's what I'm
Vultures on
saying.
this
Like,
thing.
yeah, she didn't want to look like she got the thirst trap, and like they just two kids sitting in the stand. I mean, when I say kids, like I'm 50, but they adults, like they grown.
Yeah. Hey, like she's trying to
No, I
grab
mean,
her stuff. Somebody gonna have to come and sit between her.
If I had a son, his second year in the NFL, doing as well as JD doing, I mean, I would want you to holler at the heir apparent first round pick in the WNBA next year.
Yeah.
Like, what's the problem? Don't laugh at the shit without reading it, man. You look tardy. Just say what it is.
I'm trying to. All right, if you were able to see the green screen, you will be getting on Chuck Bishop right now, you will be getting on him,
No, bring his ass up there.
I don't want to do him like
yeah, let's shit. What you like? What you know? You like you have the damn.
Chuck, you ready, Chuck? You ready, Chuck? Oh, now, Chuck. What's happening, Chuck?
I thought you had to have painted like the coach or something. So you laugh.
No, I'm sorry. I was just happy to. Oh man, I'm damn near crying because I wouldn't
But what are you
expect that.
crying
But
about? We want to laugh too. He bald head every Sunday. What?
Chuck, tell him why I'm crying, Chuck. Tell him why I'm crying, Chuck.
Acting up, man. I was getting a little rub on it there, man.
Oh, no, you on the job.
I just looked at the green screen. I just saw an arm back there massaging somebody. I was like, "What's going on back here?" And Chuck was just getting the best massage in the world. He had the massage face on here.
Chico called me out. I was all in the green screen.
My bad, Chuck. It's all love, Chuck.
Chico, the next time that happens, you just supposed to bring him up.
No, I couldn't do him like that. I just had to laugh.
It's a warning down there, notification down there.
Okay, you're right.
You in the holding room.
You're right.
Be prepared because so he know.
You're right. You're right. Next time, Chuck. All right, you hear that, right?
Yeah, I hear that. Then we gonna just real quick.
Chico, I gotta ask.
Oh man,
I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Was it the main hands or the little?
Oh, come on, dog.
I
Joining us for the culture is Professor Charles Bishop.
Hand the way you ain't what else.
Nah, it looked like a woman's hand. It looked like a woman's hand.
Look like. Were you sure?
I mean, definitely the misses. Definitely the misses.
Okay, there you go. See, I was gonna make a joke and be like, it was a strong form.
I know sometimes y'all had a Hispanic fella coming over to take care of the dog shit in the backyard. He might be working overtime or something. I don't know. I didn't get to see it, so I had to ask these questions, Chuck.
I just know if Unc would have saw that though, Chuck, it would have been worse than me just pulling you on and we laughing. That's all.
Know. Exactly.
Lord, I don't know. Are you even prepared and ready for the culture right now? Because I just
ready to rock.
Man, that man logged on. He ready, man. Chuck is Chico. Unlike you and I, Chuck is a professional.
Yeah, he's the professional here. We just trying to maintain.
We here with the shenanigans. He here with the sport.
Well, here's the real segment of the show, guys. Let's get it in for the culture with Professor Chuck Bishop. Let's go.
Yeah, let's start things off. Let's look at some program changes. We got some coaching changes. Tennessee State, looks like they are bringing in Reggie Barlow to be the new head football coach.
That was my dog, Reggie Barlow, Alabama State alum.
Yes, indeed. Alabama State alum. He's coming over from the United Football League where he was coaching DC Defenders. But he's leaving there, going to Tennessee State, replacing Eddie George, who's gone to Bowling Green. So shout out to Reggie Barlow taking over this Tennessee State program that won a share of the OVC conference title last season. So now this is a program on the upswing. We're going to see if Reggie Barlow can keep things up and going for Big Blue Nation up there in Nashville.
Chuck, I've never noticed how much you look like D'Lo Brown until just now. With you that black shirt, you got your arms out, ball head. Like
Come on now, dog.
You just start doing that. I just popped my ass like, man, Chuck look like D'Lo Brown, man.
You wrong.
How does he want me to do for the Cubs when he was playing there the whole day?
No, I'm just saying, man. I look at you. I got to see the shoulders up. You've been working out. I was like, man, getting massage. I was like, man, I think Chuck like D'Lo Brown, man.
Oh my God.
D'Lo Brown, man.
Shout out to D'Lo Brown.
Shout out to D'Lo Brown.
Man, Chuck, did you, was there any, let me put this politically correct. Was there any hesitation on the part of Tennessee State for this hire, or did they dive in?
That's a great question. I'm not sure. I can't answer definitively whether there was some hesitation. I think you hear alum wish list, in terms of people that they want to bring in and things of that nature. So I think the jury is out. It's a solid hire, in regards to what Reggie Barlow
absolutely
has done. Had a nice run not only at Alabama State, went to Virginia State, had a nice run up there as well. Then went to the pros, went to UFL. So he's bringing a bevy of experience to this job at Tennessee State. And this Tennessee State, that's a very proud fan base. You're talking about a fan base, historic fan base, in terms of what they've done over the years. Big John Merritt, all those guys at Tennessee State. I mean, so he's stepping into one of those blue blood programs. They're in the OVC. You have a lot of alums, quite honestly. They want to look at playing in an HBCU conference. So I don't know. We'll see where the wind blows in regards to what's going on at Tennessee State, because they have a lot of things beyond just the athletics part that's going on at Tennessee State right now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. God bless them on the budget issues. Don't wish that on nobody in the HBCU space, man. We all fighting to stay alive and thrive, as Dr. Peoples would have put it. So much bigger issues than football coaching at Tennessee State. I was just wondering, you start seeing these short lists and alums start mentioning the preferred candidate, and then when it's not that person, do people fall in line and support the person it is versus still trying to lead, these revolts and say, no, if it's not my guy, I'm not going to support. So I think he needs all the support he can get in Tennessee State. Again, it's just another one of those situations where a brother moves up and another brother can move in and moving up and becoming the head coach. So I actually love it. I think it's a great hire. I think his track record is there. I do know there's been, where there's smoke, there's fire talk in the past, but so a little angst, as you call it. Yeah, so that's why I was wondering how much of that was out there. But I think it's a good move for Tennessee State.
Yeah, I think it's an excellent move for Tennessee State when you take a look at where they are right now with their program. So we'll see what Reggie Barlow gets done up there at Tennessee State. More coaching news, and this time we pivot back to basketball. Norfolk State, tremendous run with their women's program. Larry Vickers, who was the head basketball coach at Norfolk State, he's now taking the job at Auburn. So a huge move for Larry Vickers. Over the past 3 years, literally over the past 10 years, Norfolk State has been one of the upper echelon teams in the MEAC on the women's with the women's program, especially over the past 3 years. 3 MEAC crowns in a row. But now he takes the job going to Auburn. And I tell you what, they had a historic season this past season. Unfortunately, they bowed out first round in Maryland, gave them a dog fight. They were up 2 at halftime. But this was a 30-win team, Neely, that went up against Maryland and failed. So
it's crazy. I'm going to tell you something. I said all the time, football, you want to look at that measure stick of 10 wins or greater. Basketball is 20. You got a basketball team and you winning 30 games. And the words of Coach Lip, you got a team, by golly, you got a team. Like that is phenomenal. And here again, residual ripple effect of the prime effect. A brother coaching at HBCU is now going to a Power 4 and coaching the SEC and women's basketball. And then also, Chuck, in women's basketball, the rumors of Dawn Thornton going to the SEC.
Exactly.
School in Alabama. So a lot of moving parts with successful coaches.
A lot of moving parts with successful coaches. Dawn Thornton, a first year in Alabama A&M history, they had a 20-win season. So shout out to Dawn Thornton in terms of what she was able to get done. Unfortunately, they bowed out first round of WNIT, but another successful season. Got a bit of a shocker in the SWAC tournament, but they got a postseason berth. Speaking of postseason berths, got to give a shout out to Texas Southern. They won in the first round of the WNIT. They knocked off St. Mary's, so they will take on Louisiana Tech on Monday night, 6:30. So Texas Southern Lady Tigers, they're playing down. I think they're down about 8-9 fresh bodies in terms of trying to get it done, but they were able to knock off St. Mary's. And what was significant, they hosted that WNIT game. So shout out to Texas Southern, shout out to Howard as they earned their historic first win, postseason win in WNIT. So great basketball being played. When we take a look on the NCAA side, I mentioned Norfolk State. They lost first round. Southern won their first 4 games, and then they took on UCLA where they bowed out. But again, you had some great postseason runs by some programs, and you still got some postseason basketball going on right now with regards to women's programs and the HBCU culture.
Yeah, and I absolutely love that report there, Chuck. And I really love, even when the talking heads acknowledge that is a tournament win. So many times people try to make the play-in game like it's not officially part of the tournament until you're on the bracket, but that is officially part of the tournament. So shout out to all the teams who got play-in wins and thereby their first tournament wins, no matter what happened in that next game. I mean, you're going against UCLA, dog. Like, all right, it's okay. Let's keep it under 30.
Yeah. They played a hell of a game. So definitely going to give a shout out to them. We got another wanted to mention Central State. They have a coaching hire on the football side. Central State football program coach with ties to NFL. He wants to bring greatness back to the program. Let me pull up his name real quick. Tony Carter, former NFL defensive back. He'll be the head coach now at Central State. Of course, Central State plays in the SIAC. So they're trying to get back to their old Rick Comedy days, man, where they were kicking ass and taking names at Central State back then. Hugh Douglas, product of Central State. So Central State trying to get back in the football business, brother.
Absolutely. Chuck, I want to first bring you up to speed on something, and I don't want to get your opinion on it because much like when Kirk Herbstreit is calling the game, he can't pick a winner. So let me first bring you up to speed that on a recent episode of Uncle Chico pulled up a picture of Dr. Cavill who had a discussion on his hair. I'm not going to get your opinion on Dr. Cavill's hair, but I do want to pull up a picture of the brother from Liberty, and I want to get your thoughts on Chuck.
Oh.
I want to get your thoughts. If you could go around, you got to pick one, Chuck. You got to pick one. If you could go with Dr. Cavill's hair or the brother from Liberty hair, which one is Chuck picture?
Oh my God. Let's see how easy a call this is gonna be.
Oh man. And you gotta wear the Beijing all the time. It ain't no taking it out. That's your hairstyle right there.
Oh my God, he got the Beijing in. This is gonna be easy.
You say it's gonna be easy?
Yeah, but you ain't saying which one you going with.
Yeah, I let me go with Dr. Cavill. If it's Beijing involved, yeah, I can. That's an easy call. That's a real easy call.
It's too. He's saying it's too hot in Houston. They'd be running down his face on the golf course in July on the first tee.
You know,
hey Chuck.
And then doctor's hair, you can get those braided too. You know, you can braid those to the back.
And that's an old homage to Frederick Douglass. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the homage. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Nice. Hey Chuck, we're gonna bring in Arlie for the entertainment report, but you hang tight because you know we like to have the awesome folks on to close this thing out. So
there you go.
They got little hands, big glasses. Little hands, big glasses in the house.
And I don't know why every week I forget he talk about my hands, and I put them out there, and then I get it back. Oh, God, little hands, big. What did it say? No, that's cold hands, warm heart. Big hands.
Little hands, big glasses is what Unc said about you.
Little hands, big glasses. I'm gonna get a shirt. Little hands, big glasses.
I was just about to say, might need to make a T-shirt like that. Little hands, big glasses. Oh, nah.
Hey, y'all. Happy Sunday, almost Monday for me. In 20 minutes, it'll be Monday.
Live
People in the chat said
ATL.
y'all. The people in the chat said y'all supposed to have me first, but then somebody said they saved the best for last. Save the best for last.
You actually on the I wouldn't call it a script because we ain't that professional. You was supposed to be first. So I don't know what
Yeah,
you got.
but all of a sudden I just looked back there. I saw Chuck getting a impromptu massage,
And you
and I
just,
couldn't hold it in. I'm just being silly tonight, and I couldn't hold it in.
yeah,
And
I
I
was in the
just
green room one
had to
time.
do it.
I put it in the chat, but I didn't say what happened. I was back there being I don't know what they were talking about, and I'm all doing all this stuff, and I'm pushed, and then the producer pops me out in the chat, so I'm doing. I was like, so I have been
You do it.
forever
You
in
do
the
it.
chat like this now. I don't do nothing silly.
What?
I might dance, but that's it because I'm scared I'm gonna get busted. We
All
busted.
right.
Yep.
Said
Okay,
busted with a
so
lot of emphasis. Busted, like.
I was like, that's what I wanted to emphasize that at that point. My
Chico,
hands
what
don't
the
look
hell
that
you looking at?
small.
I was about to say something, but I'm looking at my screen. That's all. I got me a nice big monitor here, so just in case I need to read something, I can see it now, and then I won't have to be worried about getting
Font
punched in the
size
belly.
ain't been the issue, Chico, but okay.
He won't be talking about something. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow.
Yeah.
That's crazy you said that. How did we have a Reading Rainbow reference? That's the only thing I play for my kids on YouTube. I put it on Reading Rainbow. Dad, did you watch this when you was little? Why his mustache like
He
that?
watched it, but I'm talking
He
to you.
didn't pay attention to it.
You watched it. It was on.
This is how he was looking at it.
Yeah.
I was watching
With
for
his
the
mouth
Drool
open
rainbow.
just
coming
like
down the
that.
side of his face.
Yeah, just like
I,
that.
I was watching for the rainbow, not
Right.
for the read.
I was looking for
I ain't seen a rainbow read yet. What a
I
reading
didn't see a
rainbow
rainbow.
at?
I want to see the rainbow. Look at what you got, leprechaun.
As they say in New Orleans, y'all stupid chair.
Stupid Chad.
Y'all stupid chair. Okay,
That
so
super chat came
listen,
in. Big Pit with the super chat came in.
Come on, Big Pit.
because Big Pit loved me. He said he feels some type of way that y'all tried to give him to whoever was before I came in. He said he is mine. He wasn't trying to go with whoever y'all was trying to hook him up with.
Big Pit was trying to holler at whoever.
Big
No, he
Pit
was
with the $5 super chat. Appreciate that, Big Pit. Big Pit, I did check. You still in the top 10 in the Uncle Chico Live Bracket Challenge. Way to go, brother. Big Pit said, down here, Scarlet Pearl won a G on the Houston game. Waiting on Arlie. Yes, sir. Well, here she is. Arlie's in the building. Entertainment report. Little fingers, big glasses. Take it away.
What's up, y'all? So listen, it's the Arleywood report tonight for the Uncle Chico show.
Yes,
And y'all, thank you.
They clapping for her, man. They clapping for her.
I don't know what to do. But no, seriously. On a more somber note, George Foreman passed 2 days ago, 76 years old, at a hospital in Houston, surrounded by loved ones. They have not yet released what the cause of death was, but I didn't realize he was just that young. He seemed so much older than that because he's been around forever. The man came back and, fought at 45 years old to defend his belt and won. Only person to fight in the 60s, the 80s, and the 90s. That's a long span of time to be boxing and getting hit upside your head.
Long time, Ocho.
RP George Foreman and all of his sons named George as well.
I think he has 5 of them, right?
Five Georges.
Boys. He got more than 5.
He has 12 kids.
Boys. Yeah, 12 kids and 5 boys all named George.
Yep, it's George Jr., George the Third, who they call Monk, George the Fourth, who they call Big Wheel, George the Fifth, who they call Red, and George the Sixth, they call Little Joey.
Does he have any other boys?
No, that was just all the boys, and I guess he had 5 girls. What's that? 7? 7 girls and 5.
I was about to say, I don't mean to be too lighthearted, but it's a real question. Like, if you have another child and then you name him something else like John, Daryl, Mike, or something, how would he feel? Like, all my other brothers named
Left
George.
out.
I wouldn't left out, or
that ain't my daddy.
Yeah, that would have been a tough one right there. You couldn't
Is that what happened with all the Marks and Davis at Johns, and then a Chico in Selma, Alabama?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that happened.
Right.
Yep.
I mean,
it was like we got a whole bunch of little boys running around here. Now we need a little Chico. Actually, my older cousin, his name is Rico. So
there's Rico, Chico, and Dico.
Chico and Rico.
Nico.
Ghetto love, I tell you. Ghetto love.
These my sister's name wasn't. Nah. Go ahead.
Go.
I was about to say Alexis or Mercedes.
Right.
I'm just joking, guys. If your name is Alexis or Mercedes, I'm just joking.
Yeah, he just or Porsche or
Porsche,
Hyundai.
Nissan,
Hennessy.
Right.
welfare check.
Alizé. We ain't hating. We just showing love. That's how we show love. So shout out to Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. They just popped out and got married. Pop out and show a ninja. They done got married on the 18th of this
They
month.
tied the knot.
Oh, they married.
Ready. They just got engaged in November. Now they're married. She is Megan Good Majors. She's MGM. She's like the I just thought of it.
Megan Good Majors.
Megan
That's a
Good
name
Majors.
for you, right?
Okay.
She probably didn't change her name or anything, but that's who they are. They got married, small ceremony. It was his mother was is you can go get the certificate. Apparently, it's not that expensive. Everybody can marry folks now. But anyway, his mother did the ceremony and her mother was present as the witness. And it was just the four of them. That was it. It comes out. They got married right before his new movie is coming out. There's also an alleged audio of him and the young lady that he got in all that trouble with, his former girlfriend, Grace Jabari, saying
So
that
he's not blackballed anymore, basically.
blacklisted.
Maybe if you
Or
let
blacklisted, something like that. But go ahead. I didn't mean that.
No, well,
reading rainbow.
there are people who still have issue, but his movie came out, and yes, to marry. Yes, I'm happy for them. If they're happy, hey, if you like it, baby, I love it. It's gonna be interesting to say. People aren't excited. He's getting mixed reviews with the movie. People are kind of pushing here and there, especially with that. It's like somebody put the audio right out right before his because that audio could have been leaked, a year ago whenever he went through his court battle. So it's just interesting. This whole I'm starting to feel like everything is a setup. I just feel like it's conspiracy all around us, y'all.
It is. When there's money involved, everything is a setup and a conspiracy.
It is. It really is.
Ain't nothing organic with money involved. It's all planned, manipulated, orchestrated, produced, timed, et cetera, et cetera.
But why do y'all think? What makes you think they came after? Like, why did they come after him? Like, he had just done Creed 3. He was set to be. Neely, you're a big Marvel fan. What was it?
Yeah, he was gonna be Kane. Yeah.
My bad, y'all. For all the Marvel fans out there, I go only because I want to be in the know, but I don't know Marvel like that. It's a lot happening.
Maybe he didn't, touch somebody where he wanted to be touched in one of them Weinstein offices. I don't know. I don't know what happened that didn't happen, but I just wish the brother best. Hell of an actor.
Mm-hmm.
It'll all, bounce back and the ship will be righted. Like, I have no doubt about that because he's just that talented and we own enough of our own creative spaces. Now, you don't have to ask people for permission like you used to. Put your own shit out.
That's very true. Michael B.
I
Jordan.
Go to some of these places and had to get oily with them too. Now, I don't know because
I ain't gonna make it. That's probably why I ain't blown up like I should. I ain't got oily. Oh my. Michael B. Jordan, Matthew McConaughey and Whoopi Goldberg all, sent out there like he's great. Hope to they're looking at doing a Creed 4. He'd be ready to do it. He said Matthew McConaughey said, such positive things. So I'm wishing him well because I just feel like there are certain things that should not keep you from making your livelihood. And she played some part in this too. Like you get out my. I had a thing about people being on my phone, so I probably gonna go to jail one day by bopping somebody upside the head about trying to go.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, stay off my phone. It ain't your phone. You don't pay this bill. Why are you at my phone? That's what I want to know. But anyway, that's not.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh,
I don't want to go to the phone. I know what's there.
Yeah, my mom said never go through a woman's purse because you're gonna find what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Unless you was stealing her credit card to pay for the church window.
Right. Something. Okay, so did y'all hear about Pope Marcus Jordan, Michael Jordan's son?
What happened now?
He ain't Poe now. You ain't finna say no Poe in front of nobody.
Yeah, you can't put Poe in front of him.
Well, as in poor baby. This thing is on he in his Lamborghini, his $300,000 Lamborghini, him and his friend, a new friend. He's not with Larsa Pippen anymore. He is driving. Somehow he said he just took a right, and next thing you know, he ended up on the train track in his.
That's 2 months ago.
No,
Wait.
that happened in March. That was March the 4th. But now he is. So you saw all of that. But what's happening now is the video of it. You know how it takes a minute for the stuff to come out, and he's now asking the courts to
let her
give
finish
him.
on.
Right. I'm just saying.
Hey, hold on. Get just to me, because you gonna want to clip this.
Okay. Go ahead.
Chico, that was good. Chico just pulled a me on me.
What did he say?
When he did it, magnifique. Like Chico, that was good.
Oh Lord.
You were about to explain something, and I cut off your explanation, and he hit me with a, "Hey, let her finish, dog," because that's what I just hit him with when he would cut you off earlier. Hey,
but yours goes so fast. It's like you be
point. You get your answer. Like you ain't got.
Right.
I was trying to give the people, just in case they were not aware of it, give them the backstory. Michael Jordan's son, he throws out his name, he does all that, and now he's asking the courts to please, like, force him to go to rehab. This was just on the 18th. I don't see y'all until the Sunday.
Come on now,
what you want now?
But I thought at the end of the day, he tried to say it wasn't cocaine.
And what kind of stuff is that? I'm gonna ask you guys, please force me to go to rehab. That's like trying to get some sympathy stuff right there. That's like little kid stuff.
But like the girl, well, she ain't no girl. Shit, old enough to be my damn mama, so you know that's old. The lady on Real Housewives of Potomac who checked herself in before going to court.
Karen.
Yeah, it's a little way to get leniency when you say I got a problem.
Yeah, that's why you do it. You know, you say I got a problem. I don't want to be punished like regularly. I got a problem.
But this is
it
my
was
question.
Mine.
What is my
I wasn't
question,
distributing this. I wasn't trafficking this. It was personal use.
Right. If you were Michael Jordan's son or any other extremely wealthy individual with a very big purse, would you be doing any of that stuff?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You would?
No, I'm just joking.
No,
it's very high probability that you would.
I don't know if I'd be doing that stuff.
But
I'm gonna get high on something. I'm gonna look when you got that kind of wealth, I'm gonna spend it on something I shouldn't be spending it on.
Really?
Because what else I'm gonna do for fun? I done maxed out.
But why can't you go buy houses and build some stuff?
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I would hope that I would be the ideal situation would be I would be a straight laced guy. I would be like a Donald Trump Jr. I'm gonna no drugs, no alcohol, no gambling, no nothing. All I want to do is do business. Yes.
Yeah, but then
but
when
reality
the is come from that, like I gotta go have some fun. I'm gonna do something. And so we finna get these albino midgets in this tapioca pudding. Or look, I'm gonna dump it off over here. Like I'm finna come up with some weird ass shit.
He ain't lying.
Because I can afford it. The fun I have right now is the fun I can afford. You give me an unlimited bank account, my fun gonna go up.
I would not be trying to put soil.
So that $40 gonna turn to $400.
Look, let me tell you
that $40 gonna turn to what?
Look, Chico, here's all I'm saying.
Oh, something.
I ain't saying the man take cocaine, but I will say he showed like the way it smell.
Listen, if my daddy was,
I don't think he'd be sniffing it to get high. He just like it smell good to him, so he just want to see what it smell like.
If my daddy was any of them people, I would not be doing none of that. My mama was somebody, I wouldn't want to embarrass them like that. Embarrass our good name. We don't have to do that. Wow.
Arlie Michelle.
Look what Big Pitt said, Arlie, when you just said that.
BS. He didn't say that to me.
Chico,
I just put it up there at the same time.
That don't mean it was toward her comment. That damn thing hasn't been up there. Chico know he loves stars though.
He ain't gonna talk junk
about
me.
I want to tell you this, Arlie. This is real talk.
Man said albino
in tapioca pudding, not chocolate pudding, tapioca pudding. Tapioca Tuesdays is what we're gonna have as albino midget night with tapioca Tuesday. Friday we might go with 3 goats, a polar bear, and a mongoose from Hawaii.
Illegal stuff.
See what happens.
Something straight illegal.
Arlie, you drank.
Do I drink?
No, I know you drank. I'm telling you, drank. You don't drink. You be drinking on the show. We know you drink. I'm not asking you nothing. I'm telling you, drink.
Do you drink or do you drink? That's the question.
Drink.
I'm sorry. Why are you telling me that?
Because that's your way of feeling good and you can afford it.
But I'm not gonna have no midgets in no tapioca pudding embarrassing my parents out there in the public.
Because you can't afford it. You know how much 2 midgets cost and that much?
You can't say it 4 times. What are you doing?
That's why you ain't done it. Just like I ain't flew to Italy for a slice of pizza and came right back because I can't.
I had if you work for
But
Delta,
if you have the means to, you just might do that.
I'm not gonna do stupid stuff and embarrass my parents' name. I'm just telling y'all I wouldn't think like that because I don't want to mess up my trust.
What?
Like
Chico,
all my money coming, they're gonna knock me out of my trust and my money.
Chico, I'm gonna text you something to Google. I don't want to give it away, and I want you to pull the picture up on the screen. I'm gonna text you something.
It better not have nothing to do with me.
No.
Okay, good. Okay, next up, Jess Hilarious done went local and like a besa on her Instagram live and then just went off about her whole breakfast show experience.
Damn, less hilarious.
Less hilarious.
Why y'all call that woman hilarious?
I'm sorry. That's what my dog Corey called her. My bad. Her name Jess Hilarious.
Her, and they having a battle, which is also an issue because she is mad at her co-host because she feels like they haven't supported her. Like she just went in on everything.
Ooh, I can speak on this.
He went after me and they ain't come on me. What you got to say?
Come on me.
No, he came after me. He like attacked me and they did
not.
Okay.
Like, wait a minute. Now you getting salacious on Uncle Chico live.
Oh God, you make every week you make it salacious. It is not salacious, sir. It's very much just reporting the news.
And get that picture, then we're gonna get on Jess Hilarious. This is how I'm gonna be when I got this kind of money. Right here.
God, y'all.
Chico face,
that's why the Lord ain't blessed you with that kind of money.
Absolutely. I pray for two things: discernment and Lord, don't give me nothing that's gonna give me the hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I post this picture, this is widely on the internet. So, but I gotta just for our audience.
If I had Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson or Mike,
let me take a sip of
we are now entering Uncle Chico.
Yes, Sweet Caroline. It always turns into After Dark.
Me, I'm gonna be like Michael Jackson in the 80s with two midgets drinking out the bottle. Is what I'm telling y'all is gonna happen. Post it up with two thickens drinking out the bottle like MJ.
Is this got to be AI?
No, that picture been out there a long time.
He said it got to be AI.
That picture been out there a long.
What Mike drinking on? Some Smirnoff?
I mean, what even is that beverage?
And look,
that's crazy.
Look at the chalk on little midget foot too. Now,
yeah, she been wrestling.
The chalk, like the chalk.
Oh man,
she been wrestling. You think he been snorting coke off her ankle?
Come on now, dog.
I'm just letting you know. All right, let me get MJ money. Let me buy the Beatles catalog. I'm gonna show y'all something.
That is AI generated.
Thank you.
Somebody said.
Like, how you gonna quote somebody? Somebody
after the game said, "How you know that's AI generated, dog? They got an old Michael Jackson. Like, come on, dog. I don't know if that's AI generated."
Michael Jackson didn't even drink. It messes with his vocal cords.
That picture been out there before AI was out, y'all. I knew about that picture because it's been out 20 years.
No,
only Unc would know about this picture.
This foolishness. He probably had Kirby do it. I bet Kirby did this damn picture.
I would give him credit for it if he did. Why would I? Just like I gave you credit for your sex scene in your movie. Like I ain't gonna deny nobody their rights and privileges.
Lord.
Y'all go see
don't go
say Usual Suspect. What's the name of the movie?
Yeah, that he got
Probable
Michael
Cause.
Jackson.
Y'all go see Probable Cause. Just watch the first 15 minutes and then check back in with us. But no, back to Jess Hilarious. So like help me understand it.
Yes.
Because I don't get to watch the Breakfast Club a lot. I just like see that clip. So if y'all do it now. Jess Hilarious got hired to replace Angela Yee.
Yes.
Right.
Jess Hilarious gets pregnant, goes out on maternity leave.
Yes.
She picks the person who she wants to sit in for her.
Dang,
when
you got the story.
Back, the other person's still sitting there and won't get up.
See?
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I think I like contracts.
But not that she wouldn't get up. They said they were hiring a fourth person. We're gonna make this a foursome now. We're gonna go out here and play a little golf. We're gonna have a foursome. So and she was gonna
Chuck's supposed to be on. Chuck still out there?
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get a massage again.
They were
yeah.
He got manly hands down there ribbon on him. No.
Oh, don't do that to my dog, Chuck.
No. Neely said it.
Oh,
I just asked him what kind of hands. Were they Chico hands or Arlie hands? He's seen the hands. I didn't see them.
All I said was
it's like Y'all remember that time during the
all I said was the
pandemic?
forearm was a little bit strong. That's all I said.
Y'all remember that time during the pandemic? Boosie was paying people to go live with him, and he would get people to show their feet. And I'm gonna say ninja, not the real word. He was like, "Ooh," he said, "Your toes."
Put your toes on live for $1,000.
Yeah.
Put your toes on live for $1,000.
Them ninja toes. So I just asked him, was them ninja hands rubber Chuck? You saw him, Chico. I did. I don't know who over there.
Nah, for real though, like he said, those are the missus hands. I just felt it was funny because of the face that Chuck was making. And I just happened to see it in the green room. I'm like, what the hell going on? And then
was he making that face
like D'Lo Brown?
When Nasty and see, I told y'all. Chuck just take shade of head.
Or somebody said in the chat, Chico, pull up this person. I was like, who is that? They said, pull up him.
He does. They favor. They could be related.
Come on.
He plays
Chuck
on
really looked like his name could be George Foreman. He looked like George Six Boy.
George is Six Boy.
Yeah,
we gonna call him Chuck.
They don't have their nicknames don't match nothing. So yeah.
All I'm saying, y'all think I just be making shit up? No, I'm just calling who I see.
Damn, y'all killing me in the chat because I said Donald Trump Jr.
I
could have picked somebody better. You're right. You're right. I'm gonna own this one. I could have picked somebody better. I was just trying to say someone who's very, high. I don't even want to say nothing about him like that. I'm just gonna say that.
Hey, Chico.
I picked the wrong name.
Thing we try to tell you all the time: put the shovel down.
Put the shovel down. That's why I just picked the wrong name. Sorry, guys. Excuse me.
Chico, you still got the shoveling hand. Put it down. Stop mentioning it.
What you say, Chuck?
Damn. Like, just stop, dog.
Down, dog.
No, the way he threw the shovel has tickled me tonight. Oh my God.
I'm about to throw his ass like Uncle Phil used to do Jazzy Jeff. Like, damn, man.
Let me find a picture. Let me find a picture of that I took on the beach when I had the shovel in my hand. Let's see if I can find that picture.
Oh my, find it. So back to Jess Hilarious. So you're right.
Thank you, Ollie. Like, please.
Now but so
we haven't gotten to Jess Hilarious yet.
We've been some ADHD methods or something. He got no focus.
We need to get
you interrupted her first. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Go ahead, Arlie. We back in Arleywood now.
Just come on back to Arleywood. So Jess Hilarious goes off on her IG live. Everybody's talking, people talking junk. Some people like LaRosa better. They feel like she coming from a real journalism perspective. She was better at it. They coming for Jess, and other people like they did you wrong.
Jess can't read now. I will say that she can't. She's not a good reader.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know nothing about. I don't. Okay, well,
I was gonna say that.
I don't have an issue.
You can't say it, Chico. That's why I said it.
I think
that's like Chuck playing somebody ball. You can't say it.
My issue with it is that Jess Hilarious. I'm not a big Jess Hilarious fan, but I'm happy I want people to. I'm not a hater either. I want to see people make it. The issue is the way that it's coming across is that she's being a hater and it's giving Lauren LaRosa this real nice platform, like she's just being this victim, and I hate that for her. I wish they could package it different. Jess is saying that Charlemagne told them that they need to battle it out because that'll be good for rate. Like he was just kind of fueling the fire, this women battle. And then LaRosa's like, I don't want to battle. Like it's only two of us. So she's coming across as like the good girl, got the whole little package together, and Jess Hilarious is looking like the angry black woman, and I hate that. I don't, and it's so sad whenever they put two women.
Found a picture that just described what you said. Look how they got them.
But that's just like remember when they made OJ Simpson real dark on the Time cover, but that wasn't a real picture. They went back and they darkened him. I think what they're doing, Kenlon, I'm not gonna do that because they would just not let me come play. So they just find somebody else.
Now, Chico just hit the mute button on your ass. That's how you do me.
Here's the thing. Here's what I saw though, and that's a picture of Jess Hilarious in the middle when she went live and did the rant. That's just right there with the glasses on at the show when she came back.
They want her to talk about it.
And then that's Lauren LaRosa. She came from TMZ, so she has a background in doing what she's doing. She sounds great on the radio. You could tell the difference when she's on there. You can tell, she's confident. She knows what she's doing. She has sources. She cites them. She states the facts, and she reads well, right?
To Lauren's credit, she's come in and she's done like a hell of a job. Like, and she asks very good probing sort of questions. You know, her and Charlamagne don't get enough credit because they ask really good questions on that show. They
do a great job.
And I did hear Jess say, what's the other girl named Lauren?
Lauren,
yeah.
I heard Jess say that like Lauren even helps me with my questions. Like she helps me write questions. So they appear to have a working relationship, but it's just some kind of.
Well, she's a producer. She was a producer also, so that's what she did, and that's what she said she really wants to do. But when Jess went out on leave and she was asked to come in there and do it, what's she supposed to do? Come in there and not do a great job? She did a great job. The fans, made it a big deal, kind of, because they enjoyed it.
Town, man.
So I'm sorry.
And
so
no, you go ahead.
So naturally, though, when Jess came back, it just wasn't her thing to be reporting the news and all these legal terms and things of that nature that she just wasn't familiar with. So it was a natural thing for Lauren to do. So that she probably can't pronounce, but her thing is to bring the comedy, to bring the lightheartedness to the show. And I think they actually stumbled upon a great dynamic of the show rather than trying to pit them against each other.
There you go.
Girl does a great job with what she's doing, and Jess can do a great job if she's just in that position, in that role, to just be her rather than coming in and having to read some stuff that's unnatural to her. So I think they have a good dynamic there. They don't need to pit them against each other. They need to work with these two young ladies and go from there. But naturally, you saw them kind of being catty towards each other, and that's where the stuff kind of started at.
Yep.
Big Pit said, "Damn all that, Arlie ... What's that on your ring finger?"
Oh, it's a ring.
That damn all that.
It's just a ring that I bought for myself, and I be confusing people putting rings on this finger. For whatever
women do that for y'all know what y'all.
I don't mean
exactly
to do
why
it,
y'all,
but for whatever reason they don't fit. I should get this one was made, custom made, and I got it. I don't know why I got it made for this finger. I should have gotten it made for this one, but this one is a whole half size. This hand is a whole half size bigger, so it won't fit, and it don't look good on a pinky. It's gonna come off at some point. I look like I'm about to,
you about to pimp slap somebody. Like y'all little East kid. San Francisco stand up, Bay Area. Oh no!
Let me tell you this, Chico. If Arlie was a pimp, and you had to get slapped with that little ass hand, the line would go around the block. They would be volunteering, like, let her slap it. Like, it's her
I want her to be my pimp. Yeah. I want to get slapped.
If all we got to withstand is that little ass gust of wind, that little
pimping small hands, pimping baby hands.
I don't think that's gonna be effective.
Short arms and deep pockets.
Y'all remember, y'all don't want none of this. That's all I'm gonna say. All y'all like that, don't listen to Needle. Don't let him listen. Don't let him get you in trouble. This hand is, I got a strong pimp hand. Anywho, so we're gonna see what happens with the whole Jess Hilarious, Lauren LaRosa saga, as you say.
I think they need to keep those two together. Right there.
I think it would be a good, like you said. I didn't think about it like that. That's a good dynamic. They need to craft their segments to work in their strong suits.
Yeah, because I think it's Jess with the mess and Lauren's latest or something like that. You know that they do.
Chico.
And why not do it, both of them?
Don't nobody move. Everybody be still. Look at Chuck in the corner of his picture. Look like a booty.
What?
No, you move.
Come on,
You move. Like, I'm gonna put your hand down right there. Look right there. Y'all look at the bottom of his picture, and it looked like a booty the way his
right at his elbow.
Yeah,
y'all
right
think
at his elbow.
Y'all think it's me?
Like somebody had their booty on the screen.
Y'all think it's me?
Help him, Father. Let's all bow our heads and say a small prayer for the needy Lord.
Pray for, put some prayer hands in the chat for Unc, please.
Please, exactly.
Put some prayer hands in the chat for Unc.
Somebody said, how tall is all at 3'10", I think.
I am 5'3". I am 5'3".
I think I heard you say 4'11" one time, didn't you?
Never. I am 5'3".
5'1".
I am 5'3". My driver's license says 5'3".
You tell them that though. Like,
yeah, you do walk in there and tell them how tall you are.
It has.
I was about to say 6'6" one time.
Marco.
I was 5'2", and this girl said, I'm 5'2", and I was taller than her. So I was like, well, I must be 5'3". So I'm 5'3".
Okay,
Anyway,
5'3". That it.
Oh,
To answer
12.
your question, 5'3".
I am 5'3". I am tall. 5'3". Y'all just haters. Haters everywhere I go. Haters everywhere I go.
She's 5'2", and okay.
Yes.
Ollie, didn't you say that you this is off the subject a little bit, but a little bit of entertainment news. Give us the background of because I saw you posted who was that? Ray J and Bobby Valentino. And then I saw you say one time Bobby Valentino is your brother. And I ain't want to be like, people say brothers all the time. It might be your real brother, it might just be your homie. But
man,
what's your relationship?
Bobby V is my real brother. My mama and dad had 2 kids, me and my brother.
Get the hell out of here.
2 Pisces children. Bless their
So
heart.
I was singing that song last show when I said we streaming all over the world.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
it's
oh,
my brother's song.
Hey, yeah.
That's crazy. But I ain't gonna lie though, when
you said brother's song.
I'm sorry.
You didn't hear her when she said that's my brother's song?
You didn't hear me when I said people say they're brothers and sisters all the time, and I just wanted to clarify whether they were real brothers and sisters or not. Because when Bobby Valentino smiled, I did kind of see her. They kind of look.
We look alike.
Are they real brothers and sisters?
I think it's time for you to sing the Rainy Rainbow song, Arlie, like this. If he can't read the room.
Yes, that is my brother.
You got the room.
Chico, don't feel bad. People always when they
worry
see
about
us,
feeling bad.
They say the same thing all the time. They always like, oh my God, now I see it. There was this dude that I went to a program in New York. He kept saying, dog, I couldn't figure out why. I was like, that dude look good. And I realized that was your brother. And I was like, that's why, because he looked like you. And I was thinking about you. Never that far.
I will say I believe you 5'3" though, because Bobby Valentino ain't much taller than 5'3" either.
5'6".
See what I'm saying? So yeah, I can believe that now though. But shout out to him though. You know what I mean? A classic artist, still touring, doing his thing. You know what I mean? Bobby V.
Yeah. They're on for all of y'all out there. Go check out the Millennial Tour. They're out there. RSVP, Ray J, Sammy, Valen.
Oh, those are the tickets that Unc had. Unc already got his tickets. I already know. Unc got his
Chuck
tickets.
was spinning his camera around. He got a B2K poster still up right now. Like he shit.
Old school from 2002.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, so the video.
You tell Omarion, he'll fight you.
Y'all did not see the video of Omarion. People are picking at Omarion, talking about he got C cups.
Ooh.
Omarion C cups? Sound like a Google.
Just go Google it. He was dancing. I didn't think it was that bad, but you know, Omarion used to be chiseled. He was, I got that ice box.
Everybody used to be something.
Yeah. I'm still
there.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still there.
Marion look like me with my shirt up. No, I ain't gonna go that far. I don't look that bad.
I'm still
gracious, Marion.
I'm fighting it. Get off me.
Yeah, the older you get, your hands getting smaller. I know that.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know somebody like
you. You live another 30 years, you're gonna be rich. Your watch gonna fall off.
He was such a hater. Just a hater.
Oh man.
Let's get it crunk up. I'm gonna start singing Mary J. to Neely. Haterade.
Don't need no hateration.
Holleration.
In this
I just call it like I said.
Oh, now Ray J.
You finding the picture?
I see a video, but I don't see a picture.
Oh,
and I don't want to shame that man like that.
No, let's not do that. But yeah, so Ray J and my brother are pretty good friends, and he told my brother, he was singing happy birthday to me, and then Ray J pops on like, Arlie, I hope you had a best birthday ever. You deserve everything in this world or somebody, and I want to give it to you. And you should see my brother's face. My brother don't like anybody trying to talk to me. He don't like that. He was just like, happy birthday, sister. Like he was almost about to cry. It was so funny.
I don't care what nobody say. Ray J, my dog. Shouts out to Ray J. You know what I mean?
You was working with the Kardashians when he was.
Don't ask me why he my dog or he my brother. You know what I mean? But shout out to Ray J. We need to get him on the show one day too. He got some stories.
It's hilarious.
Hook that up, Arlie.
I'll work on it.
Somebody said, "Man, damn, I can't unsee the booty arm now." Big Beach Franklin in the house. Shout out to Big Beach Frank. Don't try to straighten that arm out now. Don't try to straighten that out.
I have no choice. I'm like, okay. We ain't about to do
I'm
this.
dying at the booty arm. The
Booty
booty
arm.
arm.
Man,
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
answer booty arm.
Ray J That Ninja said, "Why
And-
Chico? Because that's my dog. I'm telling you now. That's my dog. Shout out to the West Coast, L.A., Carson, California,
Aren't they from Mississippi
Calabasas.
originally though, Neely?
Yeah, he from
Macomb.
Mississippi, Macomb,
Yeah, they're
Mississippi,
from
and the
Macomb.
family. Shout out to Daz,
We probably related.
DAZ. He
All
from
them down
Mississippi too.
Macomb, you know?
Yep.
We probably
And
related.
Snoop, Papa Snoop and them. Shout out to the whole
No.
fam, man.
Yeah.
Long Beach. R.I.P. Joe Cool.
Chuck from Bay Springs.
Chuck is not from Bay Springs.
I was scared to go to school in Mississippi. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Why? Why was that?
Because it was
We
just,
racist.
and y'all might be like,
why you ain't from Bay Springs, or why he's scared to come? Like which white? Who asked what?
I was saying I didn't say he was from. I said he's not from Bay Springs.
No.
That's what I said.
and Chuck, you was asking me why, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Right.
Well,
Because
you guys might have a perception.
You have real
of-
black teachers that care, and they weren't gonna just pass you along because you were bigger than everybody and can fight.
Huh?
Tell your story, Chico. Just ignore him.
Yeah, he just threw me off right there.
You like
That truth slunk in. He like, damn.
Come
how
on
you
now,
know?
dog.
I'm so
come on
conscious
now,
of my
dog.
Nah, I was gonna say that being Mississippians, you might have the same or similar concept or thought or perception of Alabama that I had of Mississippi, which is, it's racist over there. Don't go to Mississippi, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. And I had a friend used to always travel to Meridian, Mississippi, which is like a straight shot from my hometown. And I say, man, you really going? I'd be like, you really going, sir? You really going to Mississippi? That's how I used to be when he go to Mississippi all the time. He'd say, do I want to go? I say, no.
Not
And
at
I
all.
had to go one time for a friend's wedding, man. I was
As
so
much
nervous.
ass got whooped on that bridge yourself. Are you worried about coming to Mississippi?
Well, Mississippi,
We got a reputation of Mississippi.
Emmett
though. I ain't
Till,
lying.
dog. Emmett Till.
4 little
You
girls
can't-
in the church.
Yes, we can go back and forth now.
Exactly.
It's hand in
Oh,
hand.
Remember, Mississippi, our
I
cousin.
don't know how
in
you
Georgia.
looking at the trailer park next door and thinking your trailer park is better.
What did I?
He's
Let's
saying
rewind.
you probably have the same perception about us as we did of you.
Thank you, Arlie.
I
Thank
be
you.
listening.
Goodness gracious.
And
Thank you, Arlie. I
laugh all
said
you
it.
want to. If this grown ass man, because he
Preface
was
it
grown
with
then, because he was 15 in the second grade, if this grown ass man didn't know that from Texas to the Carolinas was the same, I don't know what to tell him.
Well, you
It's
always
not all the
think yours
same. It's a
ain't
little
as
bit worse,
bad.
a little bit worse here, a little bit worse there. Like
Yeah.
Louisiana, terrible too. Mississippi, terrible too.
Georgia,
Alabama,
it's your
terrible too.
cousin. Georgia,
All of
Georgia,
them, all
don't
of them
leave us out.
terrible
Georgia first
in their
cousin,
own
yeah.
ways.
Yeah,
Georgia
Rosewood in
too.
Florida. Like, come on now, like keep going.
We all connected now.
Yeah,
So I'm not
don't
saying
know
one
that
is worse
until
than the
you
other.
get
I'm
there.
just telling you
somebody
that.
went to Meridian and you were worried about him, and
Yeah,
you
I
and Selma
was.
standing on the Independence Bridge.
But
Like,
I was even out.
you the one that be worried.
So are you afraid of something, the unknown, or are you more comfortable with something that you know? You know your hometown, but you don't
Right.
really want to go nowhere else that's just like your hometown. You like, hold up now. It's just like my hometown. What the hell I'm going here for? I know what can happen if I go here on the wrong
Big
side.
like Steven on Django, then I'm starting to believe you.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. But anyways,
Because you
I
asked
told you about the story where I had to
to be on that nag.
look. I told you about the story. I had to drive the college volleyball team to Jackson, right, on the 12-passenger van or whatever, because I was the wide receivers coach, and they needed somebody to coach the volleyball team because their coach had left, and they said they're gonna cancel the season. So all the girls was like, "Please don't cancel our season." And the coach that they had said, "Chico, I don't know anything about no volleyball. Would you come help me?" I said, "No. Well, we'll pay you." I said, "Okay, I'll get them in shape at least." And so I ended up though having to drive to Jackson, Mississippi in this 12-passenger van. Man, it's some roads down there that don't have no lights. All you see is trees hanging over the side of the road, and it looked like some back in the day that you see on
That
the
was a
movie.
Natchez Trace.
Yes, and I was just like, "Listen,
It's called,
that's the first and last time I'm doing that, dog."
like this in the word, man. I almost said the N word.
So the Mississippi recruited me heavy. I couldn't do it.
It popped into my head. Tupac, aka Bishop, in the movie Juice. This ninja scared. Hey man, Pac, rest in peace. How he didn't get an Oscar just for that scene right there?
Just for that scene right there.
Just for that right there.
Just scared. Straight up. And that was me right there, dog.
Scary and
Jeepers
sexy
Creepers.
in that movie. He was so scary and sexy. Oh,
Whew. Poor little
You
Clarice.
like a little thug in him, huh?
I do with a little thug, but
Just
not a
probably
lot of
gonna
thug.
tell
You
another
know, I don't want to
boring
be in no
story.
shootout or nothing.
After the game, bored, he's
Man, hold on, put that back up. Oh, you trying to take it down?
I said it, Neely. What are you talking
You
about?
ain't read the whole sentence.
I said, man, Neely, you done called Chico to tell another boring story after the game said. And I said, after the game, bore these. No.
Come on now, dog.
You got like Deuce for
Come
school. You
on,
shoot back.
man.
You shoot
Damn
back.
right. Don't come in here, wipe your feet before you come in the house. Hell wrong with y'all.
Oh, you
And
shoot.
close the door. You letting the air out.
After the game, get him back.
There are places like that
Them
in every state.
favors,
Yes,
you
there are.
correct.
But I know my state. I don't know that state. I don't want to be riding on the back roads and something happen. And
I know
don't know what
your mental state.
Yeah, you know my mental state was to get the
And
hell
that
up
is
out of there and don't go back.
Yep.
I was scared, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared. I need a chaperone when I go to Mississippi.
This ninja scared.
I understand. Georgia's the same, and this because y'all see what happened to those twins. that the
Excuse me,
GBI
sir.
ain't picking on.
Could you get out of your vehicle? Like, damn, they all call it vehicles. Ooh,
That's
I know where we at.
They didn't learn me that.
With a red cup, Chico. My cup black, player.
I have a red cup today, but this is water.
Yeah, sure. What was in that glass earlier?
Red wine, all gone.
There we go. Now, yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, before we get up out of here, guys, a little bit more entertainment news.
You were doing liquid coke.
Hey, liquid coke.
Don't.
The South is the South, Chico. Most definitely.
Yeah.
What y'all think about Iman Shumpert and Tiana Taylor and their divorce, and Iman having to give up all the stuff, and Tiana getting all the houses and the money and all this other stuff? They still going through it. Why is it such a terrible divorce with these two people who are such in the public eye? They're supposed to be such lovey-dovey. You know, she said we were even calling each other baby mama and baby daddy. We thought we was on good terms.
It's
That was really good right there.
It's unfortunate, but it's bad divorces when you ain't in the public eye. We got friends. It's like, oh, you gotta have. I mean, I have a friend. Oh God, I pray. I thought she was gonna want to kill him. He got $500,000 from her, so I can't. I just, and that's so opposite of what happens, but. He worked.
And I ain't never dated nobody got $500,000. What did the list of folks say? Like,
it's some people they arguing about houses in Miami and New York.
I always leave with nothing.
Some people arguing about I just want my PlayStation.
I just want to stop cropping out Chuck booty all. That's all the action I can get around here.
I don't know. I think that I have not looked at the details.
Are you crushing on Chuck's arm over there? Oh, come on, dog.
Hey, I keep hiding just so he has no comment.
Right, because he's like he
Show
lays the focus on it now. It's gonna be the conversation.
Show the cleavage
in
on
his
camera.
Now he's like one of them people, one of them Rain Man. He's like Rain Man. He's like fixated on it.
Oh man!
Look at little fingers. And she said rain. The little fingers.
See, fixated. He fixated.
On them, man. It's so many ways and jokes we can go when talking about those small hands, but we just gonna leave it.
I didn't see
it makes men like small hands. Men like small hands.
She didn't take him for all he had. She already had what she got out of the divorce. Okay, so they left with Keisha saying they left with what they own stuff.
No,
I think she got some. She did get some items, and there is some.
Yeah, they got some things that they purchased together while they were together.
Said the CBA, which is typically a collective bargaining agreement, he done changed CBA to Chuck's booty.
Man, y'all know it's getting late now.
It's getting late as hell, ain't it?
Somebody said, yeah, the new dude. Somebody thought he was in the
her new dude
group. Yeah, she's supposedly dating. I don't know I can't think of what he plays in right now. He's British.
She already dating?
They've been apart for a long time though. They've been separated. She and Shumpert have been separated for probably about 2 years now.
You know what though? And I'm gonna probably be controversial on this one, or go against the grain on this one right here. Oh man, don't come after me, T. You bad now. You cute, you fine. But she was on back in the day, she was on MTV Sweet 16 or something like that, where they throw the birthday party with the parents and stuff. But she was one of those bad kids, like a brat, like complaining about the stuff, right? I knew she was gonna be a problem back then.
Who? Shumper? I mean, Tiana
No,
Taylor.
Tiana Taylor. Yeah,
Oh,
y'all didn't know that.
that.
That's what she first came about. She was on
So that means her parents are
MTV.
rich.
Huh?
That means your parents are rich, right? Because they
Had to be because she was featured on that show. And let me see if I can pull it up, dog. Because that's where I knew her from.
Why you looking at a 16-year-old girl birthday party?
Well, it's an interesting show.
Because I was about 16 at the time, Vato. That's why. It was a long time ago, back in the day. Long time ago. Long time ago.
Last week looking at it, I was like, hold on, dog.
No.
We ain't had to research that for the show.
When she was 16, that's what she first was seen on TV on MTV. What's her name? Tiana Taylor.
I didn't remember that from her. I thought her first big blow was when she was in Kanye's video and she was fine as hell.
Oh no, Ocho. No, let me see. She had the big curly hair.
Kanye video.
You don't remember the Kanye video? I can't think of the name of the song, but she was dancing and killed it. And everybody's like, ooh, and everybody wanted a Tiana Taylor body.
I'm gonna tell you the dance that killed it in the video for me. I'm gonna have to take my damn hat off.
I know you was over there. You didn't even get to finish.
Sierra with Ludacris Ride.
Oh.
Well, she was doing a little. Yeah. She did it there.
Yeah, Sierra did the damn thing. That's like
Sierra
MTV 16.
Oh wow.
Sweet 16 party. So she was and like the show, all the kids are pretty like spoiled kids. And so they, called her, I don't want this, I don't want that, all like that. But she was pretty cool on that. You could tell she was gonna be a star in some way, but she was just like the other ones causing problems. So
they have to cut it to make it look the worst so people will watch it. They don't want to watch like the little sweet kid. They're gonna chop up
and then like by the nature of the show, like that show I think Bridezilla, where the brides be acting crazy.
Right.
Like they fan the flames,
Yeah. But at the same time, anybody on Bridezilla should be letting you know what the future might be. She can act like this. And that's what I was saying about seeing her on that MTV show back in the day. I knew that she was gonna be some type of problem. I hate to say it like that because I don't want to, be talking like I'm talking down on her or nothing. But at the same time.
But I don't think she was difficult on this divorce. I think what they gave her was representative of the two daughters that they have and all that. Like I don't think she was like, and I want this car and he need to pay me this. It wasn't that kind. It was like, okay, we're about to break up these assets and this is how they're going.
Okay. Hey, M Favors, you are a true follower of the pregame show and pregame network. If you know that quote, they say it's what Shiloh calls manufactured diversity. We've been using that with the J State. That's manufactured diversity. This shit ain't real.
But at the end of the day, man, Tiana Taylor, beautiful person, probably a great mom and was a great wife. They had their differences. I don't know what happened in the bedroom or in the household, so I don't want to speak on that. Everything is allegedly, but I would probably a tough cookie to deal with, both of them.
Probably. And truth be told, when you're in the, I had a public Facebook social media relationship, and it, in my mind, it was what I showed, but that wasn't what was happening. So it's easy to do that.
It's not many people out there finer than Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor is finer than Blac Chyna,
especially when she's natural. And Blac Chyna had a lot of work.
What Blac Chyna's had all her work taken out. So
how did they take work out? What happened to do that?
She went and got the breast implants taken out. She got the butt
more scars
taken out. She got whatever stuff. She went back more to what her natural, and she was a beautiful girl before she started getting all that work done. So she went back and got all that stuff taken out because a lot of people are finding they're getting these BBLs and all this stuff, and they're having medical issues behind it. So there's some reverse,
like arm.
Right? Yes, like his arm. He's gonna have to go get that seen about.
BBL Chucky. BBL Chucky.
Chuck Bishop, Ollie, Michelle, we appreciate you guys joining us. I think we're gonna wrap it up in a few minutes.
Thank y'all.
Unless we have something else to talk about up in this thing, because I can stay on here 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours and nothing. I know
That's because it's
Neely
like
got to
1
go.
p.m. in Hawaii.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Meanwhile,
you ain't even had dinner yet. We
I ain't even have dinner yet. Y'all full off dinner. Somebody said Ollie look relaxed and full in the chat.
Do I look okay?
They say you look relaxed and full.
I
or full
am.
and relaxed.
It's my I had some red wine. It is 12:30 a.m. So I'm very
red wine.
What you know about that?
I put my little fingers in the air.
Always lit right here. Uncle Chico live, Sunday Night Live to be exact. Coming to you live from the middle of the ocean, all the way to Mississippi, to the state of Georgia.
Well, y'all
Hey, don't forget
Say, Chuck?
Chico. Don't forget Chico. Don't forget Chico.
Hold up before you go into. What'd you say, Chuck? What'd you say, Chuck?
Hey, y'all start a real something in the chat. Well, Mississippi versus Alabama. Just the history
Really?
of racism.
That's just absolutely damn insane. If anybody's crazy enough to have that fight, you just ain't had history books.
Oh, time out. Which is the most racist state?
America is.
Okay.
You dumbass. The whole damn country.
Okay, since I'm a dumbass, I said which is the most racist state, and you said America. So
all 50 of them.
Come on now, dog.
America is not a state; it's a country. So
American racism is so entrenched that when you fight racism, they call you anti-American because you can't kill them a damn part.
Damn.
Y'all can sit here and talk about a Tennessee or Georgia and what happened where. You're a damn fool if you think you can go in any state and not catch hell.
And that Southern group.
Still America.
I'm with you when you're right, Unc. I'm with you when you're right, dog.
You got called ninja out there in the middle of the ocean.
I'm with you when you're right, dog. You understand me?
Kissing cousins over here, Georgia. We so racist.
I done been in Austria and Eastern Europe. You feel me? And look at you. And here's what I get offended by. I'm sorry to hold y'all, but here's what I get offended by. And this happened to me a couple weeks ago. I'm walking in Waikiki, and I walked by this lady like she was a tourist. I'm looking for a certain restaurant, and she clutches her purse. I was appalled. As if I couldn't take it anyway. As if I couldn't take it anyway, Unc. That's what I'm saying.
I walked by you on Folsom Field. I showed Patty my wallet. I moved my wallet to my front pocket. I said, he got to get it out the front. He gonna have to reach up here and get it.
This warrants this what my grandmother would say. This Negro crazy right here. This Negro is crazy.
It's a little check. Miss Ruby Neely gets a check for him, I think.
Definitely get
y'all
a check.
Don't understand how much I love Big Dog Chico. Like, this is my damn dude, man. One day, when the statute of limitations is up, they're gonna release our text messages. They're gonna be a whole book.
Oh Lord, we can't do that.
It'll be a whole book.
Ocho, that got to go to the grave.
I was just gonna remind the people once again. The morning run tomorrow got special guest players all week. We got special guests coming on.
It'll be huge.
Coaches, players. Wednesday gonna be big. Got Chef Carl Solomon coming on Wednesday, as well as Michael Pollock, as well as running back Dallin Hayden. Friday, current Atlanta Hawks wide receiver played at Prairie View and Alcorn. Kadero Hodge is coming on, Chuck, as well as former Atlanta Falcons receiver, now wide receiver coach in Colorado, Jason Phillips is coming on. So big week.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Say all that one more time, Uncle, if you don't mind. Say it one more time for the people in the back. Please.
Thank y'all for coming out. Good night. God bless.
I just won $100. I appreciate it. I told y'all he wasn't going to say it again. I told you.
This
hey,
ninja emoji right here.
Y'all know what to do, man.
YV Porter, exactly. That's how we became friends.
He said Chico stole your content.
I said, Coach Pride.
Explain it to him, Unc.
He said, Neil, how everything going, man? Let's break bread. Let's chop it up. Everything going. I said, man, everything going good, Coach. I said, but just one dude, man, just stay stealing my stuff. He said, man, I'm gonna tell you what they do in the big level. The guy that keeps robbing the bank here, they hire him to be security. That's what I'm gonna do. If I bring him in, he won't be to steal from me. And I'll be damned, he still don't find a way to steal from me. He's
here, man. Y'all listen, y'all. Hey, forget about the last
If
30
you will break
seconds.
a church window and not run, you.
This right here is gonna be like on Men in Black. I'm gonna do this, and y'all gonna forget everything you just heard.
Hope we can forget them ass knuckles that came at us.
It look like they ashy, but these are nice and clean, fresh knuckles, man, with some nice cocoa butter on them. You understand me?
Little shea butter. Little
shea butter.
Mongoose booty.
Straight from facebyjazz.com. Go and get you some if you haven't already. Go get you some all natural ingredients.
Hey,
put
shout
on
out,
your
man.
hand
Jazz was just
things of
over
that
here a
nature.
little while ago, and she was rocking a Goonsville hoodie. She pulled up on with a Goonsville hoodie on.
Tell her she gotta take a picture and tag the whole Goonsville squad in that thing. You feel me? But if y'all haven't already, go there and get you some. Facebyjazz.com, mdjoriginal.com, GoonsvilleClothing.com. And also, if you want to get a shirt like this one right here, Easky on there, you can go to bigdogchico.myspace.com.
The Uncle Chico merch is coming. We had to work out stuff with the sound man first, then the merchandise.
Yes, it is.
Coming.
So until next
get out of
time,
here, we always want something in the chat as we leave. As we
give
depart,
you some, we want some.
If you're still with us, type in Chuck Booty Arm on the way out. Give us a CBS on the way out there. If you're still with us, type Chuck Booty Arm as we get up out of here.
Come on now, dog.
Come on, man. Let's go. Beat drop. They hear that sound, they know what time it is. Yes, sir. Uncle Chico, Sunday Night Live. Live and direct.
It's another Sunday night.
Another
Sunday night. Another Sunday night live with Uncle and Big Dog Chico. I see that Chuck Booty Arm.
Yes, sir. It's another one. It's another one, baby. The only place you can find is on the internet, baby.
Another Sunday night live with Uncle and Big Dog. With Uncle and Big Dog.
So get ready for it.
You're gonna hurt somebody so good. And like we always say, live show is just like a Marvel movie. Chico screen, but we still here reading these chats.
Post-show banter. Post-show banter.
Yeah, post-show banter. We still here. Who gonna still stay here and type shit with us? Type shit. I type booty oil. You did type booty oil. I saw that. It wasn't Chuck's booty oil. Now we got Uncle Neely's beard oil, but we ain't selling booty oil.
Booty oil in the chat. We appreciate all of y'all checking in. Y'all know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all that other good stuff. Until next time, Uncle Chico live
and
Sunday
time
and
be
Thursday
noon Central,
night.
1 Eastern tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. The morning run. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that join button. Become a member of the channels.
Yeah, go to Big Dog Chico, join, like, subscribe. Go to inside the HBCU Sports Lab. Join, like, and subscribe. Go to Arley Wood Entertainment. Join, like, and subscribe. Y'all know what to do. Make it do what it do. Whether you got a booty arm or you need booty oil. Lakers and 5.
Up at about his 3 piece in the middle.